Hello everyone, and welcome to our LakePoint Kids online family experience. I'm Ms. Rachel, and I'm glad you're here today. I was just about to organize my kitchen drawers. Over the past weeks, I've usually been in a hurry when I've been unloading the dishwasher, and so I've just kind of thrown things into random drawers instead of putting them where they belong. And well, had I done it the right way, then I wouldn't be stuck here having to organize it now. Well, lesson learned, I guess. There's just so much stuff to sort through. I mean, look at all these things. A frying pan, a cheese grater, a rolling pin, measuring cups, ice cream scoop, and a sock? Oh boy, this is worse than I thought. How can I do things differently? What do I need to become more organized? A label maker, maybe, so I could designate a spot for everything. Or more cupboards to store things in, yes. Or someone else to unload the dishwasher for me. Oh, I like that one. Oh, wait, I've got it. I know exactly what I need. I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter P, it has 8 letters, and it rhymes with, well, absolutely nothing. Nope, it's not pine cone, parallel, or popsicle. It's patience. Now, what again is patience? Well, we define it as this. Patience is waiting until later for what you want now. I'll count to 3 and then we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Patience is waiting until later for what you want now. Now, being patient can involve both our actions and our attitudes. First, you have to choose to wait and not rush ahead or go at a turn. And then second, you have to choose to wait nicely. That means there's no moaning or groaning or whining. Patience is something that can be used just about everywhere in life. It can lead to the difference between being organized or disorganized, or of something that tastes great or something that tastes gross. You need patience everywhere, with your friendships, while driving in the car, while brushing your teeth, and while working in the kitchen. Before you can create anything delicious, you need to take time to understand the tools of the kitchen. That can require patience, but it'll be worth it. If not, you'll be stuck wondering what it means when the recipe calls for a cup. Like, do they mean a cup like this? And what's a tablespoon? This, or this? Take a few moments right now to better familiarize yourself with a few kitchen items. Which is it, a beater, a mixer, or a whisk? What is it, a slotted spoon, a broken spoon, or a split spoon? What is it? A grabber, tongs, or grippers? What is it? A spatula, a flat spoon, or a spreader? Which is it? A soup scooper, a ladle, or a deep spoon? What is it? A dripper, a washer, or a colander? What is it? A liquid measuring cup, a mini pitcher, or a measuring pitcher? So how'd you do? If you didn't score too high, make sure to take some time to review the kitchen tools and items. I promise it'll be time well spent. Just like recipes give us the instructions for baking, the Bible gives us instructions for living. And this month we are looking at the book of Psalms, which is located in the Old Testament. Psalms has the most chapters in it compared to all the other books of the Bible. Now, how many chapters do you think there are? Press pause and share your guesses. Are you ready for this? There are 150 chapters in the book of Psalms. Phew, that's a lot. We're looking today at the 27th chapter, and this is what it says. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27, verse 14, nerve. Be strong and don't lose hope. Well, that's another good way to talk about patience. Be strong enough to wait and have hope that what you're waiting for will come. All right, now let's rehearse the verse. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalms 27, verse 14, nerve. And for our memory verse challenge today, we are going to pretend we are making a meal for a giant. So stand to your feet. First, let's pretend there's a giant pot of mashed potatoes in front of you. It's so big, you can't use a masher. You need to mash the potatoes with your feet. Let's stomp those potatoes together. Go. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalms 27, verse 14, nerve. Nice. Now let's make an enormous pie for the giant. Grab the biggest rolling pin you can manage and let's roll out the dough back and forth. Good. Now go. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27, verse 14, nerve. Excellent. Now let's pretend we're cutting up some fruit for the pie. But we can't use a knife, we need to use a huge sword. Let's chop together and go. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27, verse 14, nerve. Great job, everyone. Piece of cake. So patience, what is it again? Well, patience is waiting until later for what you want now. And our bottom line or our focus point of today is, when you have to wait, remember what's true. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. When you have to wait, remember what's true. If I'm supposed to remember what's true, does that mean if I'm waiting, I could start believing a lie? Yikes, that's not good. I don't want to believe lies, and I bet you don't want to either. Let's see what we can learn about this now from the So-and-So Show.
Yes! Yes! I win! Welcome to the So-and-So Show! I'm Brandon, that's John.
You bet I am.
And you would not believe how excited I am about today's show.
I haven't been this excited since I woke up and realized I have last night's bubble gum in my mouth and it still has flavor.
Oh, what was the flavor?
Sour apple. Want some? Just tuck it in there in my hard palate.
Well, we're excited because we have got a killer show.
Yes, we do! Today we are going to play a game using these!
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are these?
What, robot parts. We're building robots today.
Awesome. Do you know how to build a robot?
No, I don't have the first clue, but I thought we could use a robot expert on the show to help us out. So I made a few calls. Everyone I talked to recommended the same person. She's been building robots for half her life. She's won all kinds of awards. If anyone can help us build a robot, it is her.
Well, now I am excited. Who is this robot expert?
Let's meet her together, shall we? Please welcome someone who knows stuff!
Hey guys!
Hey! Come on in. Have a seat. Wait, you're the robot expert?
Been building them for half my life,
And how long would that be?
since I was 6.
Oh.
Will tell us who you are and what you know.
My name's Mishka, and I'm a 17-time robotics competition grand champion.
What? That is amazing and also convenient because John and I need help building a robot for a game we're going to play. Do you mind helping?
Not at all.
All right.
Okay, as you can see, we got all the parts right here. We just don't know where to start.
Okay. Why don't we start with separating out what you've got so we know what we're working with? Cool. Brandon, you grab the geared motors. John, you grab the ADT gears and the worm gears, and I'll separate out the sprockets and the rest of the parts. Go.
I'm sorry. We don't know what any of this stuff is.
Yeah. Is this a wormy gear?
No, that's a wheel. A motor.
Okay.
A gasket.
Okay. Oh. What is this?
Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, McGuire. That would be a toothpick.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Forget get sorting the parts. I can walk you through the build. Let's start with putting the short axle into the geared motor. Then we insert the anchor pins through the 11-hole rod into the 3-hole dual rod. Then those attach to the top of the geared motor.
Is this it?
Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, McGuire.
Are those other parts you just mentioned in here too?
No, they're Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, MacGyver. They're famous physicists.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a little thing I do when I get impatient or frustrated. Some people count to 5, others take 3 deep breaths. I name physicists.
Oh.
It works for me.
Oh, I'm sorry that we're frustrating you. We've just never built a robot before, so.
Oh, I totally understand. I just get impatient sometimes when people don't understand things as fast as I do.
Oh.
I totally get that. It's like me trying to tell my dad how to program the VCR.
What's a VCR?
Oh.
What's a VCR? What's a VCR? Einstein knows, Fig Newton sprees, Magnum PI. Yeah, hey, that works.
How about this? I'll just build the robots for you so you can play your game.
Oh,
I love that idea. Go for it.
Several minutes later.
There you go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. These are amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. And thank you for having so much patience with us.
No problem.
It's time to play.
Robot Rumble! Okay, the rules are simple. Brandon's trying to knock my robot off the desk, and I'm trying to do the same to his robot. Whoever does it wins. You ready?
I've never been more ready for.
Go! Oh, look at that. Look how much bigger. Oh, come on. I gotta use some different tactics here. Oh, I'm gonna outbid you.
No!
Oh, yes!
Oh.
Yes!
That's no fair. You had a bulldozer thing.
Victory lap. Can't turn my wheels. Oh, my hinge fell off. I win. That was awesome. Hey, Brandon. Hey, let's go again.
Okay, well, we may need Mishka to help put our robots back together again.
It's true.
Until then, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Yes!
Hey guys, cool robots. Did you build those?
No.
Okay.
We really didn't have the patience for it, so our friend Mishka built them for us.
What have you got for us today?
I have something fun, and it's all about patience.
Perfect. Take it away.
The Israelites had been in slavery in Egypt for many years, until God chose a man named Moses to help lead them to freedom. For the first time in their lives, the Israelite people were free, and they were waiting to go to their new home. This story is all about what happened while they waited. And we're going to tell this story with Laundry Theater. Moses climbed up Mount Sinai to talk to God, leaving the people alone at the bottom of the mountain. While Moses was up on the mountain, God gave him 10 commandments and told him a bunch of other things he wanted his people to do. And it took a long time. Moses had put his brother Aaron in charge while he was gone. Moses was taking too long, and the people started to get worried. So they gathered around Aaron and said, "Make us a god that will lead us." Aaron told them to bring him all their gold, and that's what they did. Aaron melted the gold together into the shape of a calf or a baby cow. Then he said, Israel, here is your God who brought you up out of Egypt. Meanwhile, on the mountain, God told Moses what the people were up to, and God was not happy. Moses came down the mountain carrying the 10 Commandments on 2 stone tablets. As Moses approached the camp, he saw the golden calf. He saw the people dancing and worshiping it. He was very angry. Moses threw the tablets on the ground and they broke into pieces. He took the calf the people had made and burned it in the fire. Then Moses ground the calf into a powder, scattered it all over the water, and made the people drink it. The end.
What a story! The ending is a little dark.
That's true. But impatience has consequences, right? As soon as the Israelites had to wait on God, they turned their backs on him. They forgot what they knew was true. They forgot how God loved them so very much and had rescued them from slavery. They forgot about the miracles and how God had provided for them.
You know, I think I forget about what God can do sometimes when I'm impatient.
Oh, me too.
Hey, we all do. When things are tough and they're taking way too long to get better, it's like we forget everything we know about God. We should be consistently reminding ourselves of how good and how powerful God really is.
Wow, good stuff. And thank you, Kellen.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys later.
No, Kellen's right, you know.
Well, that's usually the case.
Yeah. Anytime I'm impatient, I'm always thinking, this will never get better. It's going to be this way forever. The microwave will never stop counting down. Just have to change what I think about.
I think you're on the right track there, buddy. Reveal the question! What can you think about when it's hard to wait?
Oh.
Like Mishka today, she thinks about famous physicists when she's feeling impatient. You can also count to 10 or take deep breaths.
Oh, you can recite a Bible verse in your head or say it out loud. I like Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord.
What about you? What do you think about when it's hard to wait?
Yeah, talk about it together. And we'll see you next time on the So and So Show.
Bye!
I'm going to get you. This is a lot more fun when they were put together.
I think we need Mishka back.
I think we do too. Better.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah! You're going down, buddy.
We're not going anywhere.
I know. I just broke the remote.
Hey. Tread lightly.
Yeah. I should have had more patience.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow, the Israelites were so impatient for Moses to return and tell them what God had said that they decided to make a new God out of gold to worship to and pray to. Now, my guess is that you've never been tempted to make a new God out of your mom's gold jewelry. But I wonder sometimes if we get impatient with God. Maybe when we're waiting for something, we start thinking that God isn't being quick enough, and so we become impatient. And in that impatience, sometimes we can believe lies. Lies like God doesn't really see us, God doesn't really care about us, God's not strong enough to do anything about it, or maybe even that God's not real. We can get so focused on our impatience and having to wait that we forget the truth. We forget all about the good things that God has done in the past, and we forget the words we've read from the Bible. Just like Helen said, it's important to remind ourselves of how good and powerful God is, and to remember that God sees the whole picture of our whole life and the whole world. And so He knows what, when, and how is best. Just because you have to wait, it doesn't mean that that time spent waiting is wasted. God can use the waiting time to teach you things, to develop you, to help you mature, or maybe even to lead you down a different path. No matter what you are waiting for, and no matter how long you have to wait, remember what's true. God loves you. He has a plan for your life, and you can trust Him. It's time to bring it home now with our small group time. So along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First off, talk about impatience. how do you handle moments when you feel impatient? Do you ever feel impatient with God? Talk about why God may have you waiting right now, and pray about the areas in life where you need to practice patience. Now press pause, complete the activity, and then come back for the second set of instructions. For our second activity, I want you to pull out a muffin tin and 18 little pieces of food you could toss, like grapes or dried pasta noodles, fishy crackers, or even 18 teeny bits of rolled up aluminum foil. Put the muffin tin on the table and stand back a little ways. The goal is each time you say a word of the memory verse, you try to toss your food item into the muffin tin. Use patience to line up your toss and see how many you can get in. Try it a few times to see what your best record is. This month, we are giving away a weekly gift card to Timmy's. To have a chance at winning, parents, please take a picture of your child with the muffin tin game and post it on our LakePoint Kids Facebook page or email to me at rachel@lakepoint.church. Parents, please take a moment right now to grab your phone and fill out the online connection card available on the LakePoint app. It's like our guest book, letting us know who is watching and helping us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So kids, while your parents do that for the next 60 seconds, why don't you see how many different foods you can list off in your head? Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in today, friends. I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Remember, when you have to wait, remember what's true.